Hello everybody, this is my very first time at Cooper's Lake in Derby, and I've got a silverfish qualifier here next week and never seen the place before and really fancied a trip up because I've heard so many good things about the place. I'm meeting up with my friend Craig and we're going to have a little bit of fish. I don't know if he realises, but we're going to have a pound. We might have a couple of pounds. I'm definitely going to have a pound for the biggest quality non-carp species, and then we'll have a pound for something else. I don't know what for, most number of species or biggest weight, we'll see. But yeah, oh, he's just turned up. I can see him in the background. He's up there somewhere. There he is. So let's go see Craig, see what the crack is, and yeah, should be all right. Well, we've not rehearsed this, but this is my good friend Craig. Say hello. And I reckon we should have a pound.
Yeah, go on.
Shall we have a pound for the catcher fish?
Yep.
A pound for the biggest quality silverfish.
Yeah, go on.
Including tench and hide, and don't have to be silver, it can be green.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, no carp.
Yep.
What else should we have a pound for? Most number of species.
Species. And then should we do one for the one that's most orange?
Most orange. Are we going to catch some orange ones?
There's a few in here.
Oh, is there? Oh, what orange what? Shabumpkins.
There's some orange, little orange goldfish in there.
Oh, is there? Will they count on a silverfish match?
Not Gary's one, they won't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. If we catch an orange one, that's it.
Yeah, an orange one.
That's an extra pound for that.
Yeah.
All right.
See
then.
how we get on.
So, but thanks for inviting me along. We should have a good day. May the luckiest angler win.
Well, that's you then.
Go.
Last bloke bag, and one of the fish got caught in the lip of the thing, pulled out my hand, when I hooked my foot in it, slipped, didn't realise I was on peg 28, it's like 3.5 foot deep.
Is that like you? What are you going to break today?
I'm hoping nothing, but... Yeah, that's the best peg on the venue. They call that the best peg in Derby. Yeah, it's just rammed full of carp. And then this here is just one deep hole.
Right.
All of this will be in.
Yeah, all of it.
So that'll be in. All three of them will be in.
Right.
Both of these will be in.
Is it normally this level, or has it come up? As I say, it looks like it's come up. Say, watch how slippery these are. I nearly went in at...
They're blowing you on, I'm thinking.
Peg sponsored by... No, that's a sponsor of the pegs, isn't it? Yeah, so they're actually facing separate ways there, aren't
Yes.
they? I mean, I reckon we should go here and here.
Just go on these two.
Should we toss a coin?
Yeah.
That makes sense, doesn't it? These two. That's quite a way away, that one.
I didn't realise it was that far away.
Well, that's okay. Yeah,
Wow.
toss a coin. Cool.
It's a good job. We'll have to do 5 separate pound things. Because I've only got a £5 note. I can't fit the coin for it. And if I'm on the front, I'm on 24.
It backs up, you're on 24.
Yeah.
It braces up. Try and spin it this time. Face up.
Face up, so I'm on 23.
There we are. Lovely.
Perfect.
Let's get fishing then.
Yep.
Well, I've got to film this because it wouldn't be a session with you without you breaking something.
There goes the number 4.
The telescope. Do you want some tape? I've got some tape if you need it.
got any tape. I think I've got some somewhere. But
We haven't even started
you
yet.
know me, I ain't
and
going to find it.
and that's just getting it out.
Yeah, literally just got it out.
Wow. And you've had to borrow a top kit off me as well.
Yeah, so left the top kits out.
So yeah, this is what we have to deal with, boys and girls. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Trip to the tackle shop.
Another one.
What's these pellets for? You're not going to be using them.
No, they were just in the bag.
Tackle everywhere. You are a nightmare. So you broke your pole, you've had to re-elasticate a top kit, and you've had to borrow a top kit off me.
And a rig.
But other than that, where's all your bait?
That'll do.
Okay, fair enough.
for now.
Maggots and pinkies. Yeah, I think that ain't a bad shout really.
I'm just going to go down very simple route to start with.
Yeah.
And then as I see what you're catching and doing, I'll
got a method feeder here.
Yeah, that's the get out of jail card.
Is that the tench rig?
Yeah. That's the if I'm getting battered rig, that'll be coming out.
Yeah. What ground bait we got?
So that is some marine halibut mixed with the swim stim and...
Oh, it's sweet, isn't it?
Yeah. And a bag of milled expander.
Smells very... It's quite fruity, that. Looks nice anyway.
3 different mixes just mixed up.
And what's in the flask?
Expanders.
Oh, is it? Oh, not tea. Oh no, there's your, that's your pep me up.
Yeah.
Can of Monster. Oh well,
but yeah,
that's alright.
I'm going to go down a very simple route to start with and see how I get on.
Yep. Alright then, well you have a good one. Take it easy on me. What are we having again? £1 for the biggest silverfish.
Yep.
And then £1 for the who catches the most fish. 3 hours.
Yep.
We have a quick 3 hour match.
Most species.
And in most species, that's it. And you've won £1 for the most amount of tackle broken.
Yes, already. Yeah.
And don't break my top kit I've lent you.
No.
Come on then, let's get going. This is yesterday's ground bait. That's just F1 and Thatcher's Dark. I'm going to pop half of it. A couple of handfuls. And I'm going to put some lean in. Just a bit of weight and a bit of clown. Same amount. Just damply. That's going to add a bit of weight and a bit of cloud. That's what I'm hoping. Really cloud up the peg, perfect for skimmers. It'll only just hold, but that's fine because I want that to cloud nicely. You can always atomise it up a little bit. That to one side. There we are. That's my side tray. I've just got dead maggots, dead pinkies, casters, maggots, ground bait, some worms for later, and maybe some expanders for later if I do any pellet fishing. But that's it. And 3 rigs. I'm gonna fish ground bait and maggot there. I've plumbed up there to fish worms later, and I can even fish there. It's the same depth if I need to start new swims. So basically, a ground bait and maggot swim, and a ground bait and caster swim short. That's it. Let's go. I don't mind you starting before me. No, I'm very, very beatable at the moment, especially when it's biggest fish prize. Let's feed me short line first. Bit of Greek.
maybe most species.
Most species. And you're winning the most tackle broke.
Yeah, definitely biggest bag. I don't think I've got jacks in that.
We don't know. Oh, what's that? Orange. Oh, it's a reed. I thought it was a big orange fish on the top.
There is a great big orange carp in here.
Right. That's not it, is it? No, it's a reed. Just a few casters.
There's a lot of coins in here.
Is there?
Yeah.
So, level, middle of those 2 trees. Didn't go down very loose. In fact, I'm going to pop 2 in. See if there's any skimmers about. Fits it nicely. Yep. And who am I got? Pinch of dead pinkies. And pinch of dead maggots. waste of casters or what over there. We'll pop a few casters in as well. Doesn't really help to have a bit of everything in there. I'm going to just pop that in as is, and then we'll cover some loose over the top of that as well. A lot of weight in the pole there. I've got my mini extension on, but I'm not cupping up the end of my mini. I'm just cupping in there just before my mini extension. Pinky coming out there. Make sure all that empties. That lean can be a bit sticky sometimes. Yeah, it's just a little blob of lean in the bottom. That's fine. I'll pop a few bits and bobs in there as well. Just need a touch more water in this, but never mind. Gives it weight, but it breaks the ball down really fast. It gets all over your hands as well. Same spot. That was a nice fish I've just seen roll over there. I don't think that was a carp. I don't know what it was. Huh? Oh yeah, I saw that, yeah. There's one more. There's a few bits and bobs in there. You see a few little bits and bobs, not loads. And a little bit loose. Not loads again. Oh dear. We got the lake to ourselves anyway. Can't believe no one else is out today. It's a lovely day. There we are. And you booked an extra peck. Oh, you're starting on a top kit? I bet you've been feeding that since you're off, haven't you? Since you got here. I'm going to have me banana quick, then I'll start. No, you always bring me a nice hamper of food, don't you? So let's get the healthy stuff out of the way first. You don't do fruit, do you? Have you fed a shorter line, like 6-7 metres?
Yeah, I've done 2 + 3.
Yeah.
And I've fed me 14.5 metres.
Yeah. Same.
Probably like with skimmers and that is that you don't want to hook the first one that comes along.
No. No, I'm going to leave my long line. We'll see what's on this short line. £2 roach would be nice. I'm going to flick some casters from the off. Oh, not there, I'm not. Crikey. There. a 1/2 gram silverfish pattern on this. This is a Mailman's Secret. It's got a thin plastic bristle, a bit thinner than my F1 floats. Right, that wind's naughty. It's coming from behind, isn't it, that wind? Because those pegs over there are really cold. So yeah, this rig is a 1/2 gram Mailman's Secret. Just sorted with number 10 droppers. And I've got an 18 to 08 on this and a 6 elastic. I've got the same float but set deeper for long, and then I've got a 3/4 gram rig for long, where it's 10 foot long. I'm going to say it's about 7 foot there. Keep laying it in. I'm going to flick a few maggots as well, but I want to wean them onto casters. Don't mind. Sometimes a few maggots early can help get an early bite. We should have had a pound for the first fish as well. Let me try a couple of pinkies. I'd put live ones on if I had them. Catch the right. Ooh. It's a bit like a bite. It is a bite. Perch. Species number 1. Right on, 2 dead pinkies. I should have nicked some of your live ones. You gone long already?
Both of me shorter lines going to be bagging them.
Ah. Gotta be more than one perch there, surely. A few more maggots. Oh. Not sure what happened there. On. Even if it's just 5 or 6 casters, it's nice to just keep flicking them over the top. Try and drag some fish down. Pitter patter on the surface, got to help attract some fish. Oh, he's got one. That looks a bit quality. Oh, has it woke up?
No, you couldn't get me pulled apart.
It's got to be a skimmer, that. Skimmer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Is it an hide?
No. Oh, I see what you mean about the brandle.
Yeah.
Oh, this lake's got loads of chub in it. Look.
A chub?
Yeah, loads of chub.
£1.5, £2 hide, that.
Yep.
Very nice. I was going to say, was that a maggot, but that's all you've got. Yeah, very nice. We'll probably have to keep flicking some casters, I think. Casters all maggots over that long line. I think you put an 8 elastic on, those eyes would fall off, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's perfect at 6. Not that I've caught anything on it yet. Quick go on a cast and then we'll go along. Don't take many of them to catch £20 though, does it? You can shorten that if you want. If you want to take a foot off the line, you don't have to use it at that length. I'll let you, but you owe me a foot of line then. So take a foot off. It'll be easier for netting as well. Leave that alone. It's just a bit longer than the top 2, so that's why I hooked it up to a number 3. We'll start possibly on two dead maggots, just to see. 2 on a 16.09. It's sort of dragging towards you a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Seems to be. It's a nice roach. That was just an inch over there. Just go a touch more over there. Just take a little shot off that. Some people grease them up, but I'd rather take a shot off and put one on. Take an 8 off and put an 11 on. Hopefully that'll be about right. Let's just put one back on this time. No, stick with 2. Stick with 2. Oh yeah, before I start wildly flicking bait, I'm going to toss pot a few maggots and casters over. Just a pinch of each. There. Oh! Good fish, mate. Looking a bit carpy now, or tenchy. Might be a big tench. So awkward with them deep rigs, isn't it? Yeah. It's never comfy. Not. Is it? Oh, a little carp.
Yeah.
Bugger. It's only £2 or £3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh well. Never mind.
One of us is happy.
It's always a relief when that turns out to be a carp. Oh, and I've got a leaf. Oh God. There's hardly any leaves on the surface and I'm looking at them. Have we got rid of it now? Yeah, he's off. Keep flicking some casters here as well. Gives us time to catch up with those maggots anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to pot it to begin with and we'll see. Well, a bit of cat in as well maybe. Keep it nice and accurate to begin with and see what the response is. I didn't realise there was a lot of little carp in here. Oh, that was That was the shadow of me pole. Thought I had a bite then.
Well, there's loads of 4 to 6 pounders in here.
Oh right.
Loads and loads.
Oh, we might catch a few of those then. Ooh. Doing a lot. What reckon we got here? Skimmer or an hide? It's a big hide. Try not to hit my camera. One eyed each. Nice, isn't they? He's got no tail, this one, no wonder he didn't pull. Oh yeah. Chunky old hide. Oh, he's full of maggots. Look at that. Absolutely full of red maggots. He's come from your peg to mine. Single red maggot, that. I'm going to try 2 though. Big hide. Big greedy hide. Put one on again if we want. He looked an old warrior, that one. He looked how I feel.
There's a fair few of them in here.
I'd normally feed first and then lay the rig in, but because of the depth, I don't think it makes much difference. It's going to take forever to catch up. So you might as well just put the float in and tap some bait over the top for the next bite.
Don't worry, it's only another pole.
Yeah, that's the thing I heard about this place. The hide seemed to be full depth a lot. You know, once it goes cold, rather than sitting mid-water like you'd expect them to. We've both had one on the deck now, haven't we?
I think it's the stamp they are. You don't mind catching a few of them.
No. 10 of them, you got double figures, haven't you?
Yeah.
Or less. Cool, wind's getting up. A bit slow to begin with, but that's kind of to be expected. A lot of cold rain. You get many bites?
Bumping loads.
You're bumping them?
Yeah. Last it's coming out like 6 inches and then shoot it back up.
You didn't bump that one. Well, you got on 1 or 2 maggot?
2. I just bumped another one.
That was little, that was a little perch or something, I think. You're not blaming my top kit, are you?
No, I can't.
Oh.
Put the rigs over.
Oh.
I was meant to do that before we started.
You what?
I haven't swapped the rig over.
Oh, right.
I was meant to do it before we started. This is on that new elastic I've just put in.
Ah.
I'm going to swap it over in a second. That elastic I just put in is a little bit too fierce.
What is it?
6
A 6 what?
slip.
Oh, right, it should be alright.
I think it's where it needs stretching a little bit.
Yeah. I always try and bottom it out of my hands a little bit. I'm going to flick a few casters. A bit more attraction.
Yeah, the ones I am bumping are very, very small.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a proper little skerritt, that is, isn't it? Oh, I have to wait. Missed the bite. Let's put a single back on. Yeah, I thought that one that came off looked a bit perchy the way it was rattling. Can't do a lot about them. Eh? To what?
Species.
No, I've had a roach.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, battering you. Absolutely battering you. And anyway, you've got to, if you catch a carp, you've got to take a species off. You're on a minus fish now. Looked a nice carp though. Yeah. Ooh, got one on. Didn't know that we're on. Might be a carp, that. Didn't know that we're on. I just lifted and the elastic come out.
Is that a carp?
I don't know. Don't think it is. So it's a chunky perch, I reckon. What we got? Going around in circles. Oh, it's a it's a carp. But you won't believe how small it is. That's a little bar of soap pasty carp. What's the chances? Hey? Oh, I'll pop you straight back, mate, because you don't count. I didn't see the bite anyway.
I wasn't happy in the last one we had because the crucians didn't count. I think they should have counted.
Yeah, well, in a lot of matches they do. The ones at Packington they do. Baby carp. They've obviously just gone in, them.
Yeah, that one didn't look in there a while, has it?
No. I wouldn't have thought they're bred. Straight away. Those are on 2 pinkies. Fish. Another perch. The wind's sort of in our face now, isn't it?
Yeah, considering when we looked at it this morning.
Where's all the skimmers? It is nice though. I do like fishing in this depth for quality silvers. Don't like netting them in that with the top 3, but it's nice to hook them in the deep water.
The Evesham rigs will come in handy here, won't they?
Yeah. Give it an hour on this. I'll put some worm in, I think.
Put myself some extra hurdles in, so I've got some else to pull over.
Well, it's only been a week since you went for a swim.
Yeah. I'm glad it wasn't this week though.
Oh,
It's been a
we're on.
little chillier this week.
That was just, the bites are tiny. That was just a little lift. Probably another baby carp. She was a bit baby carpy.
Carpy, is it?
Don't know. Maybe it's a roach. Oh no, it's another perch. We'll lift him out. Ooh, he's a very purple looking perch. Oh! Oh no! He just fell off.
What, did we eat the net?
No, I was trying to lift him out like an idiot. Tiny little bite. They just sat there with it in the mouth, I think. Try a caster. Caster. I'm going to take a little bit off that as well, because that's definitely needs adjusting.
So delicate.
Yeah. And that's a bite there. Yeah. Oh, I missed it. They're not even taking it under, it's just dipping a touch.
Yeah.
Might have to put another number 12 on that. Just hope the ripple don't get up. That's the old any old iron van, isn't it? Sounds like the call to prayer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Another little bite. Let's just tweak this. It's not right. Other rig. Strung out. Single maggot. Big one. Yeah, that headwind is going to make everything awkward.
That wind's now making it.
Yeah, it's just changed, isn't it? Just swap rig. Yeah, a bit of flicking, but the winds are a bit naughty for loose feeding, so try and keep it nice and accurate. I'm not getting enough bites to start catapulting, I don't think. There you go. You got a fish on. Is that a leaf? Oh! I foul looked a perch on the way out. Oh no, I haven't. He's in the mouth.
What did you say at the start about being lucky?
He weren't, he was in the mouth. Just had him shipping out. I know, it wrapped round him. In the old iron. Better not let him see all the scrap metal behind your peg.
He collects carbon, he's in
Yeah. Yeah. I think we got pegs full of perch today. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, that might not be a perch. I'm going to say it's a perch. It's a perch. I'm going to put the caster back on. I think I'll be catching on worms in a bit. It's all a bit negative at the moment, this all feels. And the absence of skimmers. We'll see. Come on. Another leaf. Plenty of leaves. Yeah, the wind's totally changed now. It's in our faces, isn't it? This is a 18 to 08. Ooh. Shot under. Look a few casters. It's alright. You might want to spray 3 or 4 pints of them, I just don't know. tiny little bite. Bites are so tiny. I'm going to say it's another hide, but might be a skimmer. Big eye. Big ride. That was the tiniest little bite you've ever seen. Double mag it again. Because I missed a few bites on caster then. Even though I've had one on it, I'm not convinced it's right. I think maggots might be better. Probably 3 inches over depth now, just to slow down the bite and let me see it and to hit it a bit more, I think. Plus it's a lot of water to be fishing in, so it's not ever going to be straight down anyway. Yeah, so probably 3 or 4 inches deeper than the depth of the swim. Ooh, go on. Oh, another little carp. Yeah, bugger. Yeah, well, I think I just that fish I just pricked was a little carp as well. These have been stocked, these. Oh. Immaculate fish to look at though, aren't they? I love them in this size, but not on a silverfish match. Yeah, look. Get it. That'll be a big carp then. Oh, no. You saying I've got to play this out? Just to make sure it's not a £10 carp. No, that was 100% a carp. That was monstrous, that. New hook length required. I've just lost the carp. I want to put a bit more bait down. I'm sure they've ate it all, so I'm going to pop another ball in. Just wet it a little bit. That's I'll have a quick look on this. What, is another carp?
Yeah.
Where have all these little baby carp come from?
I thought that was going to be brilliant. You could be a little thing, but
No.
just look at the scales all down in.
I know, they're immaculate, aren't they?
We've got a line of scales right the way down his body. Beautiful little thing.
Soon put on weight as well then.
Yeah.
Catching a few little carp. I've just lost a great big carp. 100% a carp. Just a little bit slow at the moment, but I just think definitely a few carp about isn't helping. No skimmers, a couple of big eyed. I'd like to put some worms in, but I know that's going to be good for the carp as well. So we've chopped up with a ball. We'll see. Yep. Ooh, that's right. Good. So that's on. I'm going to go a touch deeper. Hasn't been touched. A touch deeper. When I'm holding it like that, I like to fish a bit more over depth. Let's go 2 inches deeper. Nice and tight. Yep, there's a little waffle on the way down. Not enough to strike at, but definitely a little tap. Getting some shy bites short.
I haven't pulled the short one out.
You haven't pulled your short one out yet?
No. I'm recovering, getting a whack with the box.
Does that smash my caster? No, that's perfect. Right, let's go the other way then. Let's go the other way. Let's come off the deck a little bit. Try off the deck. That was off the bottom. Just came 3 inches off the deck on the short line after missing a 2 bites. I reckon I've had a, that's a big hide, I reckon. Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Proper eye.
Yeah, just off the bottom that, and it's great big hide. Try that again. Mad, isn't it? They must be swimming around all the time, them fish. Nice dark caster. Come on. Oh. That is not even swimming. Off the deck. Had a couple of little shudders.
That's still 3 inches off the deck, is it?
Yeah. Nuts, isn't it? That just went clunk. Stay there. I'll tell you what, it's got to be a carp, isn't it? Oh yeah. Just head nodded then. Back to this breakdown. We'll see it anyway. Could be a record hide. Tell you what, he's coming up and not doing a lot. He feels big. Oh, he's at least £6 this, whatever he is. I thought I'd nailed it then. Come on, let me see you. Oh no, he broke me. Never mind. Start again. I missed a bite and it settled and just went on the drop. How big are the bream?
There's a couple of old warriors in here.
But no, that was a carp. And we lost him again. More hooks required. Instead of a little carp, yeah. It's a little, I don't know if that's a common carp or an F1. Oh no, he's got barbules. It's a little. Yeah. Oh. Jesus. I've just put that hook on. Just had a nice run of hide. Just moved my camera so you can see the bites now. 3 or 4 hide. I had a few carp there, but not too bad. On the short line. Make sure it's in shot. On the way down. Suddenly feels like there's a few fish there now. Camera on it. We'll get a bite now. Go to it. Just adjusting the camera and so it going. Speed. Enormous hide. Try and get another one on camera. But I'm itching to put some shot worm on as well. Nice hard caster. I've got a 16 on now. That made any difference. In fact, I think I'm possibly hitting more bites now. Perch, I think. I'll catch one more on this. You just had the one hide? One.
Loose feeding seems to be the way to forward. I'm trying to do the opposite to you, but now I can't afford to.
I think putting some worm in will help as well. I really do. I just want to catch one more hide on this short line. And we'll go long again. I'm getting quite a lot of bites on this line now. Can't believe I've only had one roach. Yeah, no skimmers, one roach. A lot more carp than I expected. Tell you what, every time I put a bigger pouch in though, they back off. They don't seem to like that. I think just dinking it nice and light has been better. I don't know. I'd like predators, aren't they? They like eating meaty things, worms, casters, maggots. I wouldn't say Why'd you go back on that long line? That's where they're going to be, I think. Especially. I think quality fish long on the deck's the way forward, I think, unless you can get a few eyed short. But look, I caught 2 and then they've gone again. Oh, yeah, I think there's perch there now. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that is. What's this? I think that's a perch. Jagging around a bit funny. Oh, that's a big roach.
Is that a roach?
Yeah, finally. Lovely big roach. I just came off the deck again. Don't mind catching them. Might explain some of the missed bites.
Oh, we're catching a perch. Anything.
Maybe a few roach have just switched on. You could fish an 8 elastic for them. Lifting a drop and everything then. Oop, 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 oop. Carp on the drop. I thought he'd gone a bit quiet. Wow, that was off the deck again. Nice you actually see one. The best way to catch carp is to fish for silvers.
Yeah.
And the best way to catch silvers is to fish for carp. Nuts, isn't it?
That day we had at the Glebe, wasn't it?
I've got a 16 to 09. And I'm going to get him, ain't I?
You'd never think about doing it for the carp though, would you?
No. Could be a big chub. The ones I had yesterday just were like, came in like puppies. I haven't quite seen him yet.
You alright? Too bad, you? Rubbish. Absolutely awful.
So if you like carp, that is a rugby ball. Crikey. We've had a load of little stockies. That is a stunning fish.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is a stunner. He's short and fat. Wow.
And Christmas banner in one. I've only had one eye.
Proper shallow rig on. Yeah, we'll set this about 3 or 4 foot deep. Four by 10 float. 1, 2, 3, 4. First look on a shallow rig. Just put a little 0.1 gram It's probably set 4 foot at the moment. We've been loose feeding casters. I think there'll be some fish there. It's the sort of day it might be just better just potting in balls all the time. Every half hour pot a ball in. The thing is, them skimmers don't necessarily like loose feed, do they?
No,
but the eye do.
the thing is, if you get them eyes going shallow,
Yeah.
it takes long to put a weight of them together, is it?
No, but do you know what? I don't think you can. I don't think you can catch them like that. We'll see. But if you don't catch them now, shallow, you ain't going to catch them on the day, shallow.
No. One of the regulars is saying that you'll catch 1 or 2 and then
They've gone again, yeah.
gone, and then you'll get them back an hour later, sort of thing. You might get 1 or 2 again.
That was a bite on the drum.
So the days of catching them in big numbers.
Yeah, especially this time of year, it's clear as well. When they get to that size, they start disappearing anyway.
Yeah, I haven't heard of many getting bigger than, what, 4 or 5 pound they get to?
We've had some at shallow, I don't know if it's an eye. I've got a 5 elastic. I wanted a 6 elastic, but you've got it. It's probably another perch. Oh no, it's a roach. Big roach.
Well, half a spool of number 6 elastic behind you.
I know. No, I'm going to do some more kits up with 6. I've got 4 kits with number 6 basically. It's normally enough. Because normally I only have a couple of rigs with a 6 up and the rest will be 5s. Well, that was a roach shallow anyway. Like a mill pond now. That cannot be the only bite I get shallow. So I've had 1 roach and 1 perch shallow and that's it.
We'll set the wagger up in a minute and just spray a maggot and see what it
Yeah.
does anything.
So I keep saying it, but I want to put some worms in. Shall we go over there quick? About 4 foot deep. Don't think we'll catch on it, but you never know. No. Get long on the deck. What was it? Then the tourists are coming off their wide, aren't they? Because they don't swim, do they? They just nod their heads. Any bit of slack and they're off.
Have you put much ground bait in today?
No, I should have kept topping up with balls. I've been a bit stubborn really and fanning around. I reckon you keep going in with a little satsuma each time, fish it out. Might have had more. Yeah, but I'm not getting bites. Pop a single maggot on. There's fish there, they're just being grumpy, aren't they?
You had a much better run on the short rod.
Yeah, that's been the best line. But I've also had my 2 biggest carp there. This long line's been poor, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I think worms. I'm going to say it. I want to catch a couple of fish first, and then I'll put worms in. I just want to get it out of my head first. Not convinced that leam I put in's done anything. Makes you wonder if a normal sweet mix would be better. Whee. And it might not be a carp. That's nodding like a tench. But I think it's a carp. What do you reckon? What's your guesses?
Knowing your luck, tench.
It's nodding a bit more like a tench. But I think it's going to be a carp. It's a tench.
No.
Yeah. Told you it was nodding like a tench.
Well, that's a species one as well.
Yeah. Is there? That was on a single red maggot on an 18. You weren't coming off. The old paddles on him. I'm going to catch one more on a maggot, and then I'm going to pop the worms in that'll keep threatening. No, it's a carp. Oh, all excited then. Lovely, healthy looking fish though in here, aren't they? Everything. I mean, the eye look old, but they don't look like ropey. Alright, I've seen enough. Dollop of worm. Save that a little bit. A little worm bomb. Just one little ball like that can be really good sometimes. See what happens. Big dollop of worm. Cast it. Use it as an experiment. And I've just put a little worm bomb in there to about 4 metres to the right. Straight away. Yeah.
But even there, it was still only perch.
Just big pot some maggots over and just see if you can feed them perch off.
Yeah. You said that round them, on them boards round by 28,
Yeah.
they're just full of carp.
Right. Well, that's my first bite on worm, and I think it's a carp. It might be a bream. I don't know. Could be a bream. It's not doing a lot. Might be an eye. No, it's a little carp. A little rugby ball. They're like the Simo strain, they are. Look at that. Absolute That is going to be a unit when he's older. A little worm head on. Yeah, God knows where the skimmers are today. And a gudgeon.
Yeah, gudgeon would be nice.
He's nodding nicely. This is on worms. Chop some worms up. Well, I've just had a stocky. A little fish has come off, and then whatever this is, this feels like it might be an hide or a bream. Don't feel like a carp. Big eyed. Just on a tiny worm head. I think that worm keeps them on the bottom sometimes. Chub. That was just on a little worm head. You got one?
Another perch. Just put a big pot of maggot in and I'm still catching perch.
I would plumb up a new swim 3 metres to the left or right and start again with something else. Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would. Put some worms in. I just put half a worm on. I thought it were a carp, I'm not sure now. It's an hide or a bream. Yeah, I'm thinking it's an hide now. Yeah, I put a big bit of worm on. Oh, it's a skimmer. But then it's biting more than the hide. That's over the worm, like I said. Yeah. That's all I put in, worm and ground bait. I can't believe how hard he's fought for a skimmer.
Remember what happened last time.
Yeah, big bit of worm. Tell you what, it shot off like a carp.
Yeah, one of the lads in the shop said, he said, you'll look at skimmer, he said, you won't think it's a skimmer straight away.
No. Looks breamy to me. Oh no! Another baby carp. Baby carp. Oh yeah, I've got one of your little linears.
Perfect line you were in.
Yeah. Wow.
They are gorgeous, aren't
They are. You are the perch master today. I've had 1, 2, 3 roach, I think. What you got? Yeah. On worm?
Maggot.
Maggot.
That means I've done the biggest weighted carp, you've hammered me on that and all.
Well, it's not as easy as I make it look.
No. You always said that about the gudgeon at on Lake One.
I had 3 gudgeon yesterday at Medlands. Really sandy colour. Huh?
I've never had a gudgeon on Lansdowne.
Yeah, 3 I had. It strikes me as a good last hour venue this. You're going to catch quality fish late, aren't you? Just got a big bit of worm on it, got a little perch.
Are you classing skimmers and bream as 2 different species?
Well, they can be, yeah. Sliver of worm. And there's another perch. I've got your perch now.
Well, you can keep them, they don't go through the weight for them.
No, I know. Oh, that means I've got to pack up. Oh, another one.
Yeah.
Late charge.
Come on.
No. What hooks are you using?
18.
I'd pop a 16 on.
SFL.
Yeah, pop a 16 on. I do like a 16 for bream. Funny old bite. Either a tench or something in the tail, I reckon. I think I've got a little carp in.
That was going to be crucial on Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was a stocky in the tail. Playing it like an eel. Broke me. Carp. Yeah. I'm going to have one more fish long and that'll do. I'm going to have to go, unfortunately. I'd love to stop on another, well, till whenever. That's the thing though, last hour is carp o'clock as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that bank round there though quite poor?
Yeah, that bank can be very bad. Yeah, take 1 to 10 you don't want.
Don't say that. That's guaranteed where I'll draw. I'll take this peg again. Even if it's a carp, it's got to be my last fish. I think it's a small carp. But you never know. Going round and round like a little carp. Yep. Little baby carp again. Yeah. They are stunners though, aren't they? That's a little like ghosty. Absolute stunner. Not the desired species, but very welcome. There we are. Back away quick now. There we are. That's our combined effort. Some nice skimmers. And I've definitely had the biggest fish.
Yeah.
I think my eye's bigger than the skimmers. One of them must be 2.5 pounds, mustn't it? Easy. Beautiful
Big
eye.
size.
couple of big roach. Not well, hardly any roach today.
No, I've only had.
You've
four.
had
I've
more
four.
perch than anyone else, but look at this, eh?
Yeah,
Who got this? Who got that?
Yeah.
But
Knew
what a
that one was
venue!
coming.
Absolutely cracking venue, and yeah, and I've won a couple of pound as well. So
Thoroughly deserved.
yeah, I enjoyed that, mate.
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah, brilliant.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Right, so what's in power? You can do it.
Austin Powers, what was his name, the ginger bloke?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
I meant the guy parking his golf buggy. Whichever one you identify as. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. Lovely day out with Craig. We had a right old laugh. And also it was a bit of a practice for, we were both on the silverfish match the following, it was Tuesday actually. It was an on the flyer TV qualifier, and it was 22 or 24 anglers on the whole lake, and there's only sort of 30 something pegs on the lake, so tight pegging. Knew it's going to be hard. I checked out the weekend matches. They had 2 silverfish matches there on the Saturday and the Sunday. I think the Saturday was won with £15 and the Sunday match was won with £9 something. So very low weights. We've had a mega frost on Saturday as well, which definitely hit it. It certainly hit me on my winter league at Tunnel Barn. And you could just tell everywhere suddenly gone a little bit funny with this cold snap, and the fish have suddenly sort of had a bit of a shock to the system, I think. So so I knew it was going to be low weights, and obviously with tight pegging, you know, you're gonna have to draw well and fish well and be quite patient, I thought. So anyway, I ended up drawing peg 5 on the day. Craig actually says you don't want pegs 1 to 10, and I ended up drawing in the middle of there. So it was all right. I stuck out probably another metre more than the 2 pegs either side. We were all in a row there, every peg in. But my platform went out a little bit further. So and it was absolutely flat calm, not a breath of wind all day. So I fished 16 metres. I've started off at 13 metres, never had a bite, and I've put 2 spots in at 16, left and right, one with ground bait and maggots, and then the other with worms and ground bait. And it was a really slow start, and what's the guy's name? Matt Page to my right. Well, in the first 2 hours, he's had 4 tench, and he's also had 2 eyed, and I think he's had a big skimmer basically in the first 2 hours. And I'm like, well, what, you know, he's had 4 tench, and I'm like, well, they're big tench as well. They were like at least 2, 3, maybe even £4 one of them. And I'm like scratching myself, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden I've caught 2 tench, nice big tench, and I've plodded on. I've just caught an odd quality fish. I've caught my 2 tench on double red maggot, and then I've caught some eyed on bits of worm and a couple of skimmers. Well, I've had a few skimmers on bits of worm and stuff as well, and a few roach as well, chunky roach. Not loads, but you catch a chunky roach, they were worth catching. And literally, that's the only place I've caught. I've fed a short line. I've only gone on it 2 or 3 times because with the tight pegging and the way it was fishing, you could look around and no one's getting a bite. I just knew just fishing nice and patiently long would be the best way of catching, because you're going to get only a short window of catching. We've had quite a few carp as well. We've all had a few carp. So Matt's ended up winning my zone. He's had £17 3 ounces, and I've come second in the zone with £15 4 ounces, and we were also 3rd and 4th best weights on the day as well with that. So it has fished hard. You can tell it's fished hard. The other zone, which was always going to be the zone you wanted to be, which was basically where myself and Craig practiced, we were in the middle of that zone. They said you wanted sort of about peg 15 and 28 and anything in the mid 20s really is where you wanted to be. Well, Sean Ashby, he was actually on peg 14. He's won the match. He's had £26. He's had mostly eyed. He's had 1 nice big tench as well. But yeah, England international Sean knows the venue really well. He's from Derby anyway, so he fishes it quite a bit. And yeah, and brilliant angler on a decent area. No, didn't make no mistakes really. So always sort of my favourite to win. He caught from the off. I could see him catching right from the off. And then second in the match was peg 28. The peg they say is the best peg in Derby, and that was Craig Naylor. He's had £22. So yeah, so there's a 26, a 22. Matt's had 17, and myself and Mick Morrell, we've both had £15 4 ounces. We've tied in fourth place, shall we say. So so a good match. You know, I enjoyed it. It was a hard match. I like hard matches like that where you're just fishing for an odd big quality fish and you know they're in front of you. They're just very hard to catch. But I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I really like this venue. It's a hard venue. You can tell it's a hard venue, but there's some lovely quality silverfish in there. And yeah, it's a shame the carp were a little bit active still, and the silverfish were a little bit reluctant, but nice fishing. I enjoyed that, and I will be back. So so yeah, we didn't qualify this time. We was less than £2 off qualifying, one quality fish. That's all it was. But yeah, it's certainly whetted my appetite to get back there again. So if you've never fished Cooper's Lake in Derby, give it a visit. It is a lovely venue. And yeah, hopefully I can get back there again soon. Well, thanks for watching it all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Really makes a difference if you do. And yeah, if you want even more stuff, then check out my membership area. There's all sorts of films on there, short films, long films, all sorts of things. Just loads of extra content on top of what I already do for free. I thoroughly enjoy doing these films. I hope you do too. Like and subscribe to show your appreciation, and I'll see you again on the bank.